There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, is it necessary to go for a job after marriage even though your husband is financially strong? These are my personal views. But before views, a summary of my life till date. I have been married for 11.5 years to an Army officer. At the time of marriage I had only done my graduation. So we decided to have kids only after I complete my education. Hence I did PG and B. And after completing my education I worked for some time and then had kids. While my kids were young I was staying at home and just looking after them. Only when they started going to school and settled properly that I took up the job, and that was just 2 years ago when they turned 4 and 6. Now financially we never had any trouble. His salary was more than enough and the organization is still looking after us. I was and still known as Mrs. X, wife Lieutenant Col X. In official setting it was fine by me. I never minded it, but still I was facing an identity crisis. All through my student life I always had a very social personality. I was always my own person, known by my name. Each and every teacher and professor of mine knew me. Now suddenly with kids to look after and no job I was just Mrs. X. The first opportunity was given to me by the organization itself where I could rediscover myself. Very soon I found myself a part of various courses that were being run for wives, who had come to the Army from a rural setting. It was a very satisfying experience where I found that I am able to help so many women around me. Amongst them I was known by my name. Then when situations allowed, I started teaching. So among my students also I am known by my name. Now I feel that I have an identity of my own where I am not only known by my husband's name. Wherever we go I know that I am able to make a name for myself. And this is immensely satisfying. Everyone has had rocky patches. The difference between it being a patch and a drop of a cliff is what you do now. Check the link in the description if you want a helping hand.